Hey, my name's Sunpreet, and today I'll be talking about the pros and cons of capital punishment as well as my own opinion on it. So, I'll be talking about the pros of capital punishment. Number one, it gives some prisoners a chance to think about their crimes and reveal the actual truth of why they committed such gruesome crimes. So, for example, Aileen Wuornos, who was an American serial killer, finally admitted and confessed to her crimes before she was executed because she didn't want to leave Earth as a liar and wanted to cleanse her soul. She admitted to murdering 7 men in cold-blooded murder, and she also admitted in court, saying that she lied several times about self-defense, and that's the reason why she killed them, although it wasn't. So she confessed to that. Number two, speaking in terms of forensic science and wrongfully convicted, um, forensic science and science overall has advanced so much over the years that it is very unlikely for a person who has committed an indictable offense to be the wrong person due to the faults of the justice system and errors made in forensic science. So wrongfully convicted would not be an issue regarding capital punishment, and you have the right person in custody, the right criminal. Number three, according to many experts, criminals will most likely reoffend if sent back to society. So the best option for any more lives being at a cost would be to eliminate a person rather than risking others and causing more damage to society. Number four, some people may believe in the eye for an eye theory. This basically means that if a person has caused any type of damage to another individual, they should feel the same amount of pain that they may cause the other person. So for an example, in this case, the criminal who committed such horrendous crimes can now feel how it is to be close to death and have others watch them as the lethal is being injected. This theory may even make families feel better, serve as justice for the victim's family because they are being murdered for committing the crime. Now, I'll be talking about the cons of capital punishment. Number one, some of the accused are mentally ill, so when committed a certain crime, their judgment may have been clouded due to their illness. For an example of this may be that a person can be hearing voices in their head to kill someone, and if they didn't, they would have to face the consequences. For the accuser, what he or she was doing at the time, it wasn't their choice, and they felt helpless and couldn't tell the difference between right and wrong. It is ethically wrong to put someone who is mentally ill on death row when their actions weren't done on purpose. Number two, some criminals actually regret the crimes they have committed and show some type of remorse. These criminals can be used to advise/educate the youth, especially the troubled youth, to have the potential life of being in prison by using their own lives as an example to show others that crime does not pay. Unfortunately, due to the death penalty, this prevents certain criminals from using their lives as an eye-opener for others and maybe even possibly becoming useful people in society in the future. Number three, capital punishment is hypocritical. The message that is clearly being sent out to society is that murdering the person who murdered another person to show that murdering is wrong, which makes absolute no sense. The person is going to die either way, so why not let the criminal serve his or her sentence in prison instead of killing them while their families watch the injection being given? Number four, capital punishment can be used as a reward for some criminals. In their minds, capital punishment could mean that they no longer have to be stuck in small, tiny cells, eat the food that they don't want to eat, or even follow orders that they don't want to follow. So the death penalty basically means more of escape and freedom for these individuals and not punishment. So now I'm going to be talking about my opinion on how I feel about capital punishment. I believe that capital punishment should be banned overall simply because I firmly believe that if a criminal is caught and put behind bars without parole for the rest of their life, then that should be their punishment. We should not be killing them because this allows the person to basically escape their reality and face what they've actually done. So capital punishment is basically allowing these individuals, by giving them their peaceful wish of dying and leaving Earth forever, instead of letting them live in their tiny little cells suffering each day. So why do we give these individuals or prisoners solitude or peace from death? To live is to suffer. So instead of giving them the death penalty and allowing them to escape life from prison, criminals should be in jail for the rest of their lives without parole.